This is the steering for the star bike. So I'm using a bottle from Buy that will go around the engine. It's my plan to do something like this. Here's the part of the engine that's been 3D printed, and the fan and the housing. That'll go in there. If I can hold this all together, you should be able to see inside the engine the colors. And again, this axis right there will actually turn the propeller inside the motor. Piece of paper I wrapped around will represent where I'm going to paint, and I'm going to leave a window, a clear window here, so that you can see the mechanism inside spinning. Now you see, it doesn't look quite as cool when you see the motor and everything else, but and the color lights will spin inside that window. Turbine at the front. And here's my rig for soldering everything up. So we should have the whole infrastructure here. The slide up over the solder once I've got it soldered, which I have already. And I bought on Amazon this little battery pack. It holds 3 double. We'll flick the switch and see if it works. Fastening these pipes to this aluminum membrane and then to the wood, I can draw and get the proper arc. This board is not wide enough, so I'll be putting 1.5 together. The butcher block wasn't wide enough for the run, so there's a seam right here and then another piece of butcher block. So in order to cut the arches, let's see, the table is only that size, so I've extended it just with a piece of plywood. I don't see why this bottom rung has to go all the way over to there, so I've made it shorter. And again, instead of going straight up and over, I've used the same curve as the arch in here and here and here. I'm hoping that will look really cool. There's going to be a lot of pressure down here, I expect. So I was worried about this maybe breaking. So I drilled a 1/2-inch hole through and put a oak dowel in the foot pedal come out of here. And then it will turn on that dowel axis, and I'll just have to put 2 set screws wherever. And as the child gets bigger, I'll be able to adjust the pedal lower, or when my granddaughter is born, I'll be able to bring it up higher for her to sit on it. And put it on a piece of doweling and put that in the drill. Put a jig here on this disc sander so that the runners, especially the middle part, will stay this equal distance away from the sander. I can get closer to a nice surface. 1/2 inch by 1/8 aluminum and cut the shape of the same angles, drilled holes and put screws in just to make this a little stronger. I was a little nervous that this could break. Handle grip on the handlebars, and this I have wired for one of the accessories, and there's a little, it doesn't lock, it's just momentary. It's going to be for the Lazer and for the sounds of the Lazer. Cut a piece of wooden doweling so it's doweling for most of the way completely round, and then the last half is half a piece of doweling so that these wires can slide in there and this can slide in. I can show you this. I have used wire, it's a USB cable actually, because it's a nice thin, this goes right tight against there, I thought, and then I'll have it sneak right down the inside of the handlebar. Some of the electronics I'm putting together. Fluorescent lights inside clear conduit. And I'm a little worried about them breaking, so I've reinforced them inside with epoxy and left just enough of a little tube there that has the correct diameter for one of the light plasma tubes to go right through into the engine. You can see I saved those little screws from some circuitry in here and 4 little lights that will flash different colors, and I'm using the front of that laser gun, which will go through there. Electric motor in here which spins this, and the colors flash and kind of corkscrew back and forth. Long sprinkler tubing was just the right size. I had to sand the end just a little bit so it would fit inside here. Now for the Lazer, I have bought this stainless steel tubing online. You can see it's tubing, not rod. And I've retrieved this Lazer mounted inside there. I'll have to drill this out a little bit more, I believe, in order to get that light bulb to go right near the front.
Take up, big foot over, there we go, good boy. There you go, he do it himself. All right, big rocks.
Buster, come out of the way.
Okay, they're over at his dad's for a bit. They'll come about 3 and they'll head. So I got some, I just wanted to keep up these lobster sauces. They're fully cooked, but I just wanted to do one. And some of them,
Jagger's checking it all out on Christmas Day.
Having such a good time here. Uh-oh.